Professor X. Okay, today I want to talk about love, attention, and just letting things pass. Now, a lot of people think they know what love is. A lot of people have troubles letting go, and a lot of people are attention whores. Okay. So first, love. What is love? I used to think love was an intellectual and an emotional attachment to something or somebody. Right? That's what I thought. Well, not necessarily an attachment, but attraction to something. That's not love at all, actually. Love is completely different. Like that's a small portion of it, but true love is unconditional. Like no matter what, if you have something in common with this person or not, if they're on the same emotional level as you, that doesn't get in the way of the love that you have for them. So when I say we need to focus on love and loving one another, I mean that unconditionally we need to basically just let go of all of these conditions. Like you have to do this, you have to be like this in order to love me, or in order for me to love you. And then when you stop doing these things, I will stop loving you. That's not love. That wasn't true love. All it really was you was attached to those things that person did for you, did to you, how they made you feel. You know what I'm saying? But in order to truly accept love, you have to first love yourself. And how do you love yourself? Think about this. Let's say you have a friend and your friend is going through something and they're like beating themselves up over whatever the case is, and it's like, damn, I ain't shit, I ain't worth nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just constantly saying all these negative things towards themselves. What would you tell that person? If you really had love for them, you would tell them like, don't take it so personal, don't allow little things to get to you or whatever. You're great. You're doing fine. Just let go of, whatever it is that you think you're doing wrong. Do it better. You would talk this person up. You would tell them positive things. Well, a lot of the times we do this to ourselves. We say we're not shit. We say, all these negative things about ourselves. But at the end of the day, we can do the same thing to us that we do to them by saying, you know what? Okay, yeah, I made a mistake. Admitting is the first step. You made the mistake. Now it's time to make it better. You know what I'm saying? You have to give yourself these positive affirmations to live by. Because think about it. I always tell people this. The only thing that is consistent in life is you. Okay? The only thing that is consistent in life is you. And what I mean by this is, you could be rich, you could be poor, you could be deaf, you could be blind. You know what I'm saying? You could be a quadriplegic. You could be paralyzed just from the waist down. It really doesn't matter your circumstances, but at the end of the day, the only thing that you have is you. Like, people go, people come, and people, are only in your life for a season. The only thing throughout all of your entire life that is there is you. So I feel like you are the best person to be there for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you are there for yourself when you need, like, basically, to make long story short, be your own best friend. How you would treat somebody else that you would love, do that to you. And if you do that for yourself long enough, I feel like you could do that for another person even better, because you understand their struggle. Because realistically speaking, we are all the same. We all go through similar problems. It may not be verbatim, but you can either relate, you can sympathize, empathize with this other person, and that's what connects us as humans. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little bit on love. Now, attention. Again, attention is something that we want, we desire, but do we really need it? I mean, think about it. You could say, okay, I want attention. I want this certain person to pay me attention. But then, okay, when that person gets to cussing you out and saying this and saying that, you know what I'm saying? That's technically attention. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of times we are not specific enough when we ask for things. That's why they say be careful what you wish for, because you have to be specific enough in order to even understand, you know, what it is that you're asking for. So if you really want attention, how do you want this attention? Do you just want them to listen to you when you speak? Or do you want them to tell them that they love you all the time and that they care about you, they miss you? You know, what type of attention do you want from these people? Because you have to realize that with attention comes intention. Okay, they can make this illusion of that they care about you, that they love you, or whatever the case may be, but their true intention may be just to use you. And once they get enough out of you, they're going to leave you hanging. They're going to leave you in the wind. And I mean, do you really want that? Or do you want something that's genuine? You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of attention do you want from these people? You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like, with everything in life, you have to just take it with a grain of salt and don't allow every little thing to influence you emotionally or mentally and get you, you know, thinking all types of crazy and stuff like this. Because at the end of the day, you can make the biggest situation into something that, you know, only lasted a couple minutes. But then again, at the same time, you can make the smallest thing last a couple years. Hence regret, thinking about the past, what happened, what you should have did, what you didn't do, all of these different things. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's honestly about the present moment and a lot of things. I feel like if you just live presently and take your mind to a different place, you will be just fine. Like the other day at work, I was stressed out. I was kind of pissed off too. And then I just started thinking about different things and creating like this whole little world inside of my head, and doing that for about 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes. I was fine after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about balance. It's all about, you know, love. It's all about acceptance, really. You have to learn how to accept yourself before you can accept somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's self-acceptance. I mean, I feel like this year a lot of people should be focused on being self-centered. Not necessarily selfish, but self-centered. All of your focus should be on you getting your shit together. Because if your shit ain't together, how you gonna get somebody else's shit together? You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you give this person advice? You know what I'm saying? When you can't even take your own advice. You know what I'm saying? As I used to say back in the day, if you don't practice what you preach, then stop preaching. Do these things for yourself first. Be that example for them. Allow those things that you are telling them to flow through you. Allow them to flow through you. Don't let them just come out of your mouth and then it's like, okay, I understand what you're saying, but show me. Don't tell me. Show me the way. Show me the way. You can't just tell somebody, okay, go down that way. You're going to make a right here and then a right there. Walk with them. Walk ahead of them. They'll follow you if you are on the right path. If you are on the path that you told them to take. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that was just a little bit of a video for you guys. And yeah, holla at y'all later. Professor X is out.